Okay, guys, let's keep this short and sweet, just like my cock. We're gonna start with Avery Pidley, Pidley, whatever. Lap 11. I don't know who this is with. The screenshot that Jim made doesn't say who this is with, but I think I found it. So let's take a look. I think this is the incident. So let me go back a little bit. So Avery is behind, I think, Michael Brolaski. Yeah, Michael Brolaski. Bro. So he's in the draft. He's catching up a little bit. They made it to turn about what's that? 4, 5, 6, whatever that is. I think I like the lane Michael is taking here. Take a look at this. He's going for staying to the right and then doing late apex to have a better exit here. Which is good, nice. I wish I had that kind of control to do that. And then Avery. The thing is that I see why Avery tried this, because usually you can use a lot of, or you can cut a lot of the curb to make this move and keep the left side tires past the, let me see if I can draw something here, past that there. But the thing is that he didn't account for Avery aiming for the late apex here, and it was late. I mean, Michael was already committed to do that, so I'm gonna count this as a risky move, half of a dive bomb. Although it really it's not. I think it's more of a dive bomb. I think it's an unnecessary risky move that creates contact between the two of them. Let me take a look at something. He pushes Michael wide. Michael, and he moves to the right. Why do you make that move to the right if you already made contact? Don't you want to stay to the left? I don't know. I want to try to move this a little bit here. He's pushing here already. He's not gonna make it. See how the car is, his wheel is turned to the left and the car is pushing to the right, like that shuffle thing. So they make contact. Michael wasn't expecting him to be there, so he kind of squeezes him there a little bit. See how he moves to the right there, more like pushing. You already made contact with the guy. Why are you pushing him to the side? It's not nice. But well, I'm gonna consider this not so much a dive bomb, but more of a too risky maneuver for where they are. I think too ambitious, too risky. Did not get control of the car. So I'm gonna say that this is yeah, this is Avery's fault. So let's take a look at another one. We're looking for thoughts. Thoughts lap 2. Give me a second. Thought. The fuck is that? Todd, lap 2. Something happens here. He pushes someone into the wall. Okay, let me make sure that you guys are watching. Yeah, you guys are watching. It doesn't say on which turn. He's pushing someone to the wall. Who did he push to the wall if he did that? Lap 2. Too early in the race. You be doing crazy shit. Someone is catching him. Oh, I think this is gonna be the one. Well, okay. So he's racing with, I think it's Nathan. Okay, I guess Nathan was the one who submitted this. So they're side by side. They're giving themselves room. Yeah. I mean, they were racing cleanly, both of them. Take a look at what happens when Todd gets into that onto that curve on the next turn. See how the car starts bouncing? Take a look at how much that car is bouncing there. That at slow motion doesn't look as bad. But take a look. See that? That's going to upset your car all the way out. See if I can do that. That car is bouncing. Even there's probably some sort of a drop here. See how that thing is bouncing and bouncing. There's no grip on that right side. Probably the left is struggling too. So yeah, he does pushes to the outside. They were racing clean, to be fair. I mean, both of them were giving each other enough room, and I think Todd was trying really hard, and he just had bad luck there. I want to see something here. I want to see something on his brakes. I don't see brake lights here. I would have liked to see some braking here, but be a lot more considerate. I mean, you're out of control there. Brake a little. And instead, he was balls deep in the gas. Maybe he lifted maybe a little bit. I can only assume he did. Yeah. The more I see it, the more I watch it, the more I think he could have prevented this if he had lifted a little bit instead of staying in the gas. He did not brake. See that? He's not braking. He never braked. He knew his car was bouncing there. They were both racing kind of clean. He never lifted. Nathan did brake. As you can see his lights fully. Yeah, I mean, see he touches his brake there. There. Just to make sure that he's got control of the car. Having control of the car is your responsibility. So I am going to give Todd the responsibility for the incident because he never lifted, but it's somewhere in between a racing incident and not keeping control of your car. Man, you could have lifted. I think the excitement of the race got the best of him. He forgot to keep control of his car. So I'm torn between a racing incident and not keeping control of the car. He didn't never braked. He knew he had the other car on the left side, and he didn't slow down to keep control of his car. So I'm a little torn there. I just discovered that my cockpit is crooked. Well, I'll deal with that later. So let's go back to the last one. This is Rich. I know this is Rich with Herbert. 16. Rich 16. That 16. Making sure you guys are watching. You're not. Okay, now we're all on the same page. I don't know where this happens. It's getting super close. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna say, it's you as the trailing or passing car. It's always your responsibility to do so cleanly. That being said, I want to look at the lane Herbert is following. So he's got a defensive lane on the right. I need to see this brake marker. 100 on the right side. Okay. Usually you brake around that 100 mark or somewhere before, because remember, you're going super fast. Sometimes I use that white lane as a reference point. So we're way past where these guys are gonna intend to brake, especially if you're taking the wrong lane into the turn because you are on the inside. Remember that. So these guys are on the right side of the track. Right turn is what's coming. So you're gonna have to take it slower if you wanna make it. So we can see Herbert staying to the right, and there's no reason why you have to be this close. I mean, I bet it looks super close. It looks super cool to race that close. He touches the grass. I mean, if he's trying to slow down, he already touched the grass there. Wait, let me go rear. I'm gonna do this again. Let's see how much grass. Let's see. Well, anyway, that's, yeah, there's grass there. You can see him. You can see the little grass pieces there he's going over. That's not helping his braking. That and not keeping a safe distance to the car in front. Regardless of where, if he braked differently than in previous laps, which he may have done because he was taking a different lane there. I mean, he's defending. He's not taking the usual lane there. You're touching the grass. You're driving super close. So you are expecting him to brake the same way you are braking, or the same way he was braking before. That's on you because you are setting the wrong expectations. We have different equipment, different skill levels, different internet connections. All of those things are different. So I may do things one way one lap. I may do things different the next lap, especially if you're racing for a position like this. And I'm defending as hard as Herbert was on this spot. I mean, he does at the last minute, he tries to brake, but that's already too late. I mean, he makes a turn because he just slammed on the brakes, and that contact with Herbert um, slowed him down too also. So yeah, no, this is avoidable contact on Rich. 100% avoidable contact. If you look at the whole thing, see how close. I mean, that's the accordion effect there. I mean, woohoo! Yeah, you got close to his ass there, so you can bump him if he makes any mistake. Good for you. He was faster. If I was Herbert, I think I would have let him go. See how fast he's taking off? But Herbert was dealing with lap traffic there, slower class. He went defensive. Rich was on the draft. Instead of going to the right, he decides to. I don't know. I don't know if he was. I don't know. He was gonna stay behind him, and then what? To went another line on the inside, an imaginary super right lane there. No, no, there was not gonna be another right lane there for you to pass, and you have your nose there. No, you see that move he does to the left. Just go on the left, pass him. You're faster. I don't know why you dug back behind him there. It was unnecessary. So yeah, that's unnecessary contact. I know it's easy for me to talk shit. I'm not as fast and as aggressive as you guys, and I'm on my couch just playing with my balls while I watch this. But yeah, I'm trying to make my judgments to protect clean racing and to driving on of the guy. So fuck it. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. I don't care. So that's gonna be for today. That's only 3 incidents here, and let's cue the gay ass logo.